house. Everyone, please pray for us. Me and my baby. Everyone that stay in the apartment building, we stuck right here. Please pray for us. I'm asking y'all, please pray for us. Pray for Abigail, please. I'm begging y'all. My baby's only 4 months old. Please pray for us. I'm begging y'all, pray for us. The apartment building, as we stay in, the whole roof came off. We standing right here. People trying to make it to the other side where this white house is, but some people, the water just took them, and those are the only people that got to make it over there. Some people didn't get to make it.
Hurricane Dorian.
I mean, a lot of news stations like blow it out of proportion, like do this, do that, blah blah blah, and it's like, oh
yeah,
my
because
God.
they want you to be prepared, because you don't know how long you're gonna be without a power. You don't know how long the water gonna be contaminated after the hurricane. You don't want to bathe in that water. You know,
and people without power, especially people on breathing machines, all kind of machines, elderly people,
generators.
Right, it's a lot of stuff.
Like last year, how in Hollywood, all those people in that died in that nursing home down the street from my house because they didn't have the proper equipment. They didn't have generators or nothing, and there was a lot of people died
because they didn't think the power was going to be as long as it was.
They wasn't prepared. Period. Not even for a regular power outage. They wasn't, and that's why that man went to jail. As he should.
But okay, wait. Who licenses him, and why is there nobody check him?
But I just think that you should try to be prepared.
Agreed.
Over
prepared.
Way. Like I buy water a lot every week.
But I drink water a lot as well.
That's true.
So if you drink water a lot, instead of buying one big old thing, buy 3. Nobody, you can go in
regardless. Yeah.
So buy 5. Buy 10.
I tend to buy like 10 cases of water.
Buy 20.
And when I get halfway to the mid,
my house, I ain't living in no mansion.
See, but then if you go to the store when they don't have water, then you're
gonna blame them. Why didn't they order more?
Because
fix them, not
I'm gonna blame them because at the end of the day, if we're in a situation where you already know what type of disaster is finna happen, why not order extra?
Why blame them not to order extra?
And then not even that. Okay, you order extra instead of letting everybody get it like Publix does. 2 per household.
But how does that help?
So they have to have more people to monitor. Like, but I can send all 3 of us. Like, all right, we still in the same household. You go get 5. You go get 5.
Okay,
you get 5.
I'm going to do that because you know it's 1 gallon of water.
So therefore,
1 gallon of water per person per day of the hurricane. It's what's on.
But then you said who's going to monetize it? Who's going to monetize? We live in the same household. I'm like, all right, you get 5.
They don't have to monetize that. That makes you work harder to get your water.
Monetize? Yeah. If I'm working at Publix, take what you want to take. I'm not gonna say you can't take 5 cases.
I'm gonna say take what you want to take after I make sure I have my water.
But you're
because you do know that they are humans just like us. They need to be prepared. What are some suggestions you would give somebody when preparing for a hurricane in Florida?
I would say do not wait to the last minute to want to buy all your supplies and everything. You can buy canned goods. The shelf life on canned goods and water lasts a long time, so be prepared. You know hurricane season coming, and it might not hit, but if it doesn't hit, at least you have water. Like, all right, you guys eat these snacks up, or you can have if you have kids, all right, divvy out the snacks for the kids so they don't have to buy snacks at school, or give them water. So, but just be overly prepared for hurricanes, so you don't have to be at the gas station waiting there trying to say I'm not gonna have gas.
But that's the thing. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. You shouldn't have to wait at the gas station. We drive all the time. You have to get gas. This is what I'm not understanding. This is something that we have to do. If we don't drive, we don't work. If we don't drive, the kids don't.
So what if you get?
So we get gas all the time. There's not a time that we don't get gas. Why are we running out? That's my issue.
Get a hybrid car.
Regardless if you get a hybrid, you still gotta put gas in the car.
Tesla.
You drive and you
Teslas.
even if you the power go out, now you without a car. So
That's
I'll
what
be like, this is issues.
But
So
I get what she's saying.
I get that, but okay, so why don't you get a big old thing of gas? It's like, all right, I got.
Now you have to worry about
everybody don't have
explosions in your house because of
proper places they can store all that gas.
Okay, so for gas, I get for gas with the government when they said like we will keep bringing gas to you guys so you can still continue.
Yeah, because I don't know.
But
honestly, this is the first time I ever seen us run out of gas this quick. Normally it lasts. No, sometimes it lasts because it hasn't been talked about that serious for the last 2 days when it got that deep that it's coming to hit us. Yeah, it was talked about, but no. But for us to run out of gas like that,
but nobody's taking it serious. They wait until
they
the last
never
minute.
take it serious.
So that's like people not. Yeah.
Why are we filling up with gas if we flood? If we flood, we can't drive anyways. And then if there's what can't go in? What you mean?
If you fill your gas tank up, if it's half empty, the gas can go in. But if it's filled up, where can no gas get in?
Get in what? Gas or water?
What
are you talking about?
I would say
if you put a bottle of water with juice in the bottle inside of a water sink, you put it in, guess what? Water's still gonna get in it, it's just gonna dilute it more. You're gonna have some juice in it, but you're still gonna have water in it. So even if you fill up your tank with gas and we flood, water's still gonna be mixing with your gas.
So then I would go to.
But what I'm saying is, why do we fill up? Say something does happen like Katrina. Why do we fill up and we can't even drive the car?
I got a question. I mean, I got an answer for that.
Okay.
Why do you fill up? Because what if they are like Hurricane Matthew? We all kind of remember Hurricane Matthew, and we over prepared, but it was for the good. What if you don't flood? And then we don't have gas, and you didn't fill up your car, and then there's no gas anywhere because nobody can come in. But
that's the same thing I'm saying. Why don't they bring the gas and fill up?
Because the gas station can only fill up to so much. It's not like the trucks can just sit there and fill it.
I agree, but what I'm saying is they should continue until we get hit. They do. The government. They should continue.
You know how many people? How many people? If you don't know, do you know how many people live in Florida?
I know.
How many people live in Florida?
A lot.
Is it in the billions, trillions, and millions?
No, it's a lot.
So if you say like 500 people right now just come storming in your house and just eat up your food, how many people are really going to eat? 2.
No, but then you gotta think about it. You know, the gas they still have to drive here. They gotta go fill up their tanks. They gotta come here. It takes time for them. They be driving at all types of night.
Truck driver.
Right. It takes time for them to go wherever they gotta go to the distribution center to get the gas to come back. You know, so it's gonna take them time. Sometimes it's 4 or 5 hours away from whatever gas station they have to come fill up.
But I agree.
And there are a lot of cities in Florida. Like, I didn't know. Like, it's a lot of places. I'm like, damn, I ain't never heard of that before. But it's a lot of places that they have to service.
It does take time. But do you not know how many gas trucks and gas tanks and stuff they have out there? Don't quote me on this, but it was one hurricane that they had all the people on the road because it was coming to Florida to fill up, and we did not run out of gas that hurricane season. Why? It's because they continued to send people back to back to make sure there was always gas.
But was that particular hurricane going to threaten and cover? Was that particular hurricane going to threaten and cover the whole state?
But there are certain hurricanes
we didn't see as like now how we don't seeing it now. We didn't see that.
It was blown over proportion. But I would say there's some hurricanes like it's a category 3, it's category 2 and hit landfall. Not saying nobody's going to take it serious. Like it's because we've been through hurricanes. Mm-hmm. It was like okay, it's category 2. We fill up, we're good. We're fine. We have a generator. People are now buying generators. Say like if power go out, we have a generator. We're good.
And they got to take precaution for those truck drivers too. Why? I'ma send you. Okay, I done came and filled this gas station up. Now I gotta leave and go back. It's gonna take me 4 hours to get back. I'm not saying they do, but we going back and forth. So now we getting closer and closer in time to when the hurricane comes because they want to evacuate too. control over who's going to come and get however much gas. You never know.
That's true.
You can never really fully prepare for however many
hurricane.
amount of people are going to
Exactly.
come.
No, you can
What
prepare
I
for
said.
a
So,
hurricane.
I'm just
No.
playing.
You can prepare for a
They
hurricane.
can keep having these people coming and coming, but at some point they have to have some type of cutoff, because you got to think about them people lives too. They have to be safe. They have their families. They need to prepare too. They can't just be out here. Okay, I'm gonna make sure y'all
Okay,
good,
it
but I'm
takes
messed up.
5 hours to drive out to Florida if you're coming from south or whatever. 5 hours. So they're gonna calculate. Okay, the hurricane lands falls at let's say 5 p.m. They're gonna make sure them people are out by 10 a.m. out of the state.
First of all, I
So-
would say no, because what if a lot of people else? What if more Floridians are evacuated and they're stuck on the highway?
That last time they had people to the time the hurricane was about to hit.
What
They were
hurricane?
filling
Where are the
up.
facts?
It was Katrina, around Katrina. time.
Katrina was a hurricane too
But
when
they
it
had
a
Katrina,
category
Wilma,
2.
all of them around the same time. It was
I
around
know,
that time.
but
I'm
they the only bad one was Wilma, but it
But
wasn't
that's
that
what I'm saying.
bad
Around that time, we did not run out like we were running out now.
because all the
and
hurricanes.
they was supposed to be a 5.
The majority of the hurricanes that hit Florida around that time, the only one was really bad was Hurricane Wilma, but they were category 2s when they went over Florida, and they were category 3s. They're not. This one's saying they're category 4, so people are panicking because they know category 5 that's bad, like Irma.
We got
4 is
hit by
bad.
5 before.
3 is
And look what happened.
3 is bad too. Yeah, I'm not saying it's not bad, but people when
4 and 5. Yeah.
that's people like, oh my, we've been through 4 and 5.
Yeah.
If they say 3 hit landfall, they know they're gonna hit the landfall. It's gonna go down to 2. It's going down to 1. All right, fine.
And see, now that this hurricane has slowed down, it's strengthened. Because
Right.
at first it was not, it was still like a 1, but it slowed down. And anytime the hurricane slows down, all it doing is gaining strength.
Yeah.
It's true.
So it's gonna and it went up to a 3. So who's to say it don't slow down again, gain more strength, and come hit us at a 5? Hopefully not.
I can say the raccoons ain't been buying no the birds, so.
I just say people should be over prepared. You shouldn't blame others for not helping you
So if
like
your walls
that.
can talk, you would say what?
Are we doing walls can talk? If walls can talk, I would say be victors, not victims, and blame other people. Why you don't have gas? Why you don't have food? Why you don't why did this store run out of something? Because of hurricanes. Just be prepared. Have a plan B and have a backup plan to back up your backup plan. 'Cause
Okay.
anything can happen.
True. So if somebody is not financially stable to do that, what do you propose?
There are a lot of for people who don't have money to do that.
There's a lot of poor people still.
There are shelters that you can go to. You just have to know and have the resources. If you want to help the homeless people, you can go down there and find them and tell them to go to the shelter.
But they may not be homeless, but there are a lot of shelters. Most time when you go to the shelters, you're still supposed to bring your own food. So what do you expect them to do?
Well, if you bring your own food at those shelters, there are people out there like, oh, you don't have food. When people see somebody down, they're not going to kick them while they're down. They're going to have help it.
Right.
No.
They
See?
also
There you
got
go.
No, I don't.
If I have food and I know this person came in like, we're at the shelter, like, do you want some crack?
They have bread lines. They have churches.
They got people that
It's
People
the
give out free
community.
stuff.
Community helps the community.
Not all communities, but yeah.
You're supposed to because we're
Not the
individualistic.
polyamory community.
We're individual. We are an They know they help each other.
Oh yeah,
we
they
are
sure do. I bet they
We
do.
are an individualistic society in America, but usually if you see somebody that needs help, you in your heart morally you should want to help them if you can.
If my walls can talk, they would say, I think that people should be prepared, but at the end of the day, we shouldn't be running out of certain resources.
If my walls can salt, they'll say they tight, and that you should always make sure you're prepared.
What?
Yeah.
If my walls can talk, they would say they're tight because I made sure I was prepared. If walls could talk, they would say, try your best to be prepared. We all know when hurricane season is in Florida. I can't speak for other states, but we know the time frame. So when we're out buying new wigs or new makeup, we should think about buying, let me get an extra case of water just in case, you know? Or let me buy some canned goods.
You're blind. I can't stand.
I got the hookups.
You know, people stand in line for shoes. They don't complain when the stores run out of shoes. So you can't complain when they run out of line for gas or water. I'm just saying.
But gas where you gotta drive every day.
But shoes, if you have shoes
gas,
on your feet, you
gotta
can walk
drive
every day.
every day, and they running out of it.
We don't
But
run
why
out
you-
every day.
why
we
you
run
blaming
out when
when
it's
her-
stuff
yeah.
like this.
It's not
Don't
their
matter.
fault.
And
Be
it's
a
not-
victor. Don't be a victim and blame everybody else for your
That
problems.
ain't what she's saying.
What's she saying?
That in trouble, didn't
I didn't mean to say. I meant to think it.
It's how she said it. She's so disrespectful.
No, what she's saying is,
Oh my
she's not
God.
putting in the right word.
All right, word it for her then.
Oh
What
my
she's saying
God.
is, she's not blaming anybody.
I know.
Water, you can boil and all that other stuff.
That's true. They don't need water.
You can go to and
You
prepare
can
with
plant
the
food.
But gas, you can't plan for it because you're driving and using the gas every day.
Right.
And you.
No, I have a
And
question
if
after
you
you said that.
keep some gas somewhere, Florida is too hot because you can start a fire. But you can't say it's somebody trying to be a victim because they saying Florida and that for real should have more gas in the state.
Period.
Because we drive it, we use
No,
it
I
every
agree.
day.
I agree with that. Oh, like you said, it's a state of emergency. People are buying up gas, right? And so if there's no more gas in Florida, it'd be another state of emergency that nobody can work. So you don't need gas until we get gas, right? Until we get gas, we can't go to work.
Amen with that. I'm okay.
Well,
with
then
that.
they
That's
can't
not
work. So if it's a
true.
state of
That's
emergency
not
and they say
true.
we're running out of gas and nobody have gas right now, so they should say you guys don't have to work.
So
And
are you gonna walk to work?
walk to work. I can't go to work.
Are you gonna walk to work?
But no.
Are you gonna work?
I don't
Ain't
want
nothing wrong with your legs.
No, I don't want
You
anybody
ain't
to
got
walk.
no crutches. You got 2 legs.
But I'm
where
not
you
gonna
walk to work.
No, I'm not gonna walk to work. I'm not driving a bike. I'm on salary, so I'm fine. I don't care. But I'm saying that bicycle. But I'm saying if there's no gas. And you say like, well, people need gas to do this. Well, you already prepared with water and drinks. Wait till the gas come, but then like, all right, you guys can go live your life again 3 weeks later. So what is she saying? But what is she saying?
She just saying, well, I know the state of any state that know that there is a disaster, a natural something that you have no control over.
Okay.
That and you know this is going to happen. Why don't the state be ready for gas, at least gas?
It's every year it's different.
Yeah.
I
It was
think they
one
do
year.
be ready. I think you're not really prepared because when I went to the gas station, this man has, I think 8 of those. He was in a dually. He had 8 of the real big gas cans.
But you know, most
You're
people,
prepared for a certain amount, but you don't know how a person is going to come to the gas station to take up all the gas. Some people have more than 1 car. I know somebody got 5 cars, and they go to the gas station, fill up all 5 of their cars, plus his 10 gas cans.
And then what the news said, they're being over prepared. They're getting more gas. It's like I don't know when I'm gonna run out of gas.
Right.
So like if you as a person, like I'm gonna fill up on Sunday and you mad because there ain't no gas.
Like today, look, a lot of people filled up yesterday, but what you got to understand is we don't know when the storm is actually going to come. We predicted it. They predicted it coming Monday, so people rushed to hurry up to fill up between yesterday. Now it slowed down. Now it's not coming till Tuesday. So some companies still open. People got to drive to work. Now you got to use that gas. You know, so it's like, okay, we prepare. The gas company is prepared to make sure we have people filled up to cover them for Monday. But now all of a sudden it has changed. So now we got to restructure things to be prepared for Tuesday.
But that's what I'm saying. A lot of companies know when it comes down to this how it works. I'm telling you, like,
so
it's
why
been
don't
years
people
where they have had it already done, where it's like, okay, we didn't have to worry about gas because they had gas already in the machine. They had people on gas tanks coming at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning filling up the tanks. But that's what I'm saying. There's been years that they have been prepared, but this year in time right now they haven't. Like, but you were saying with that guy that had the 5 things. most people that do stuff like that is because they've been in a situation where it's like, dang, we didn't have lights last time for like 2 weeks. Like the people in Miami, they didn't have lights for like 3 weeks, almost a month.
So you would say some people are
exactly.
Some people are affected.
But what I'm saying, he was just probably doing that because he knew how he was last time. So he's preparing because he thought he was prepared last time, but wasn't, because he was longer than.
Yeah,
because it was longer than it was before.
So people who got hit, like you said, that guy probably got hit before. It's like, I'm not doing this again. Some people never experienced that, but some people are like, I'm not doing this again, so I'm gonna overstock myself just in case.
Like,
but it's not their fault. It's not their.
That's why I said
but it's not their fault.
Make sure we have the resources
the state
needed.
The state is doing that.
But no, you said it's not. Stop being a victim.
Be a victor.
But
don't blame them.
You can't do that. The state should automatically be prepared.
It's not their fault because you don't know.
They have in the past.
They don't. But you don't know. Okay, if you go in the past, how many people actually use that gas? You have the numbers for that. Like, so somebody they have in the past, they had, or we have.
Sure, let's say gas tanks ain't in the tank now.
No, but if they had,
if we run into the gas tank,
so let's say 5 million people filled up their tanks, and you have 15 million people. Only 5 million people fill up their tanks. Like we're it's only Hurricane 3. We're okay with that. It doesn't matter. What about the other 10 million? Then now 10 million people is filling up this tank, and they give it the same amount of gas plus more.
The companies that do food do spoil for overstocking. They got some write-off.
Thank you. Tell it all the time.
Also, it is right. The governors and the people in our state should make sure there's enough gas for everybody.
So if there's not enough gas for everybody, let's say we run out of gas. No, there's no gas. So what would you want the state, we run out of gas, what would you, and we don't have any gas, what do you want your governor, DeSantis, to do for you?
Right about now, if the hurricane is here, ain't nothing he can do because I ain't going out there to get gas. Okay?
But what do you want him to do?
Prior to that,
yes,
because he's probably doing it. He declared 4 days ago that Florida is what they call it?
State of emergency.
State of emergency. So now, since we're in state of emergency, make sure the people have gas before the hurricane, not during the hurricane.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going out there to fill my tank if it's here.
So before the hurricane, let's say on Monday. When you say no, okay. So landfall is on Tuesday. Let's say landfall is on Monday morning. So on Sunday we don't have gas. What do you want him to do?
It ain't nothing he can do.
We just saying prior to.
So prior to that, if we run out of gas after everything happened.
Run out of gas
so you're saying like we state of emergency, Florida should not run out of gas or resources for the people who live in Florida. No, I'm saying so you're saying that we shouldn't run out of gas.
No, I said they should make sure, because it is a state of emergency, that everybody have enough gas before the hurricane.
Okay, so
that
what
if
if
one of the things.
I do agree with you, but so let's say, what can I use as an example? Like how they said water, they predict 1 gallon of water per every person per day. So let's say it takes the average car 10 gallons to fill up. We have 1 million people, let's just hypothetically, and it's 10 gallons per million. 10 gallons per person is what we receive them filling up. So if they already put in the orders for the gas for these 1 million people, and it's supposed to be 10 gallons per person. But instead of 10, we're going to send 40 gallons per person. But we don't know that some people going to come up there like the man with 7 gas cans, 5 more cars, because they don't know who's going to come to the gas station to actually get gas, or how many gas, or what they have.
So you're saying they still over prepare, but they're saying they want them to over prepare.
No. How can you over prepare? All you have to do is call and tell the people you need some more gas. How simple is that?
You can't. You call people, tell who we calling? The gas distributors? Okay, so if you're running a gas station, you ran out of gas, who you calling to tell them to bring some more gas right now? When they have other stores who's calling having the same call order. So if you run in a hospital or you're home with some old folks, right? And you during the hurricane, During the hurricane, 5 of those old folks had a heart attack. How you gonna call 911, tell them to come out here?
Yeah.
They ain't coming.
Hurricane. No, if that's the case, they'll die because the people are not coming. They're not going to come if it's a hurricane.
So we're not gonna have guys because they're not coming.
They will. Did you?
They ain't gonna come.
Do you understand what the words are?
You're saying that you want DeSantis to tell people to come with the gas more. If you say bring 10, you want DeSantis to say bring 80. So Florida, so Florida can over prepare.
Only hold so much.
No, you want the gas tank, so bring 80 trucks instead of 40 trucks.
You can't bring 80 trucks because
Why?
my gas thing can only hold so much.
For different gas
tanks.
tanks.
More than one trip to mine, as I call, because everybody may not come here. So they got it. They got it. I believe they know what they're doing. They're just not doing it fast enough. So that's enough of that because you ain't understanding.
Well, yeah, I am.
So what I was gonna say that
Oh,
when Rick
look
Scott
at
was in office, apparently he was in office long enough to know. Because the last time when we had a disaster, we didn't run out of gas.
I like you more fiery. I think you should fuss.
Whatever. So, but this Sanchez guy, he doesn't know. It's his first year in office to even be experiencing this disaster that we're experiencing. So he really doesn't know. But the last time we had all those hurricanes, even though they didn't hit us directly, but people were still buying up everything. We didn't run out as much because Rick Scott, even though I don't like the bastard, he made sure that we had the resources that we needed to not run out of anything. This guy, he's new. He really doesn't know.
I think we always run out of stuff. But
I get what you're saying. No, at the end of Rick Scott's term, the last time, yes, we ran out, but it was back on the shelf just like that.
So yes,
yeah, because he made sure when they came in filled up, because with so many people getting gas, he's seen it. So he made sure they were coming back to back. He's more knowledgeable because
if somebody operated on 40,000, if somebody operated on 40,000 hertz, I'd rather that person operate on my heart than somebody who just operated on my heart. So it comes with hertz experience.
Out of that 40,000 hertz, he's killed 30,000.
Well, then that's bad recommendation. Well,
I don't know.
That's bad recommendation. But if he statistically 40,000 hertz, 95% were successful, but this another guy, he's been here like only did 10 hertz, and
see what you're talking about. Then he just got in office.
That's all I'm saying. So Rick Scott knew what he was doing because he's been in office for a long time.
Let's see where Dorian is at. Let's find out.
Shut up!
I can't hear nothing now. You talking? You know, I just got some great news. President Donald Trump's prize Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida could be directly in the path of Hurricane Dorian.
Yay! Wait, time out. All I'm saying is
he ain't gonna be there.
All I'm saying is, why do people want to have that?
Because he might have been there.
Why you want people to die regardless if you dislike him or not? But why all the people who
life for yours? It's my mom.
All the people who work there, you want them out of jobs. You're like, oh, I got good news.
Like how they say Donald Trump got the job list up here, so they can find another job quickly. That's what they say, ain't it? They say they say his unemployment rate is
somebody
low.
left a note at the gas station said, I live close by. My car is out of gas. Please call me when more arrives. But anywho,
we ain't got no gas.
Tracking the storm 50 minutes ago, he has now strengthened to a Category 4.
I think once he hit over the Bahamas, it's going to slow down a little bit.
130
and it still looks like it's going to hit us directly.
Sometime Sunday and Monday. Again, special 8:30 p.m. advisory. 130.
I honestly think they
130 miles as of 8:30 p.m. Friday.
In the days
So
It's gonna turn, I think.
he better.
They said it's supposed to go up the coast of Florida and everybody gonna die, even the children.
Oh, that no, somebody did post that. Somebody talking about even your kids gonna die. It was a joke, but no. So
Oh my God.
we
That
want
ain't
you
no
all
joke.
to be prepared. If you're watching
Right.
this right now,
Please,
before
please.
your lights go out, make sure you tune in, subscribe, and like and share.
What are the top 10 things that we need that you would prepare for? So you say 3, you say 3, you say 3. So the three things I would say is candles. You need a lighter to light your candles. Generator,
Okay.
Well, why you need candles if you got a generator?
just in case we run
This
out
is
of
my-
gas. Just in case they run out of gas.
I would say canned food, your documents in an important Ziploc bag, especially if we flood, and water.
I would say medicine, liquor, and your pet food.
See, I'm telling you, these Floridians care about their pets more than they care about.
What? Wait,
Well,
pets
they
are
can-
humans too. My pet life matter. So you should make sure you stock up on pet food.
If I
say
see-
3, some cash. We got
Yes.
cash.
Oh yeah, you're
Toilet
right.
paper.
Yes.
Okay, paper,
Yeah.
paper trail.
Okay.
Canned goods.
And
She
canned
said
goods.
canned goods.
That's
You gotta
right.
say
Canned goods.
something
I
else.
said canned goods.
Clean drawers, clean underwear. You don't want to be out here in dirty
Before
drawers.
before the hurricane come, like wash all your clothes up. all
if
of
you
them.
can, if you can,
Before
put them in
the-
the tub.
Radio.
A radio.
Yeah.
So you
Okay.
can keep up with the news, or portable chargers for your phone, because you know technology has taken over.
Honestly, listen, this is what I've done.
Put
I just went
water
to
in the
my
tub.
car every time. Shut up. I went to my car every time, turn my car and charge my phone.
I did that too last
You
year.
don't do that in no 4 and 5, boo.
No.
No, I did that in the 4.
It was gone.
I mean, I couldn't shut my front door back, but hey, I did it. I needed my phone charged.
I just want you guys to be prepared and safe. But before you tune
This is
into
a
the
10-minute
news
show.
and all of that, tune into If Walls Can Talk. Share it, like, and
at the
subscribe.
door.
Go
That's
ahead.
who you look like.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't.
Who she look like?
The lady who said waiting for you at the door.
We do thank you guys for tuning in. We please like, subscribe, comment, and view our video. We didn't promote our last video enough, but it is a new video, so don't look at the video and be like, "Oh, they had that shit."
No, don't even put that on there.
They had that on the first show. It's a new video. Go watch it,
And
it's good.
The color of the night.
Oh,
Red, I would say red, like red eye. Watch out for that eye, Dorian. If y'all are Michael Jackson fan, I did a show with Jackson 5 on stage and said, "This is my last show."
so this your last show?
This is her last show.
And
So
Tito
this should be
Jackson was
Red
like,
farewell. Red farewell.
This your last show?
Thank you for tuning in to If Walls Can Talk.
Yeah. So this your farewell?
Cut. Because this is going to get ugly. Cut.